What is going on, guys? Nick here, and welcome to a channel update. The plan for channel updates was to do face cam, but I am very sick, if you couldn't tell from the kind of odd voice. I'm trying really hard not to cough right now, too. Yeah, I'm super sick. Today was originally supposed to be my I'm going to record a bunch of stuff days, but I can't really do that. My throat hurts, I'm coughing a bunch, my voice sounds weird. It's just not the best way to be recording a bunch of stuff. I am going to essentially drop a series. For those of you who were watching it, you're not gonna be shocked, but I'm gonna stop doing Stone Shard. It's hard. It's very hard. I suck at the game, but it's also very hard. But I don't think it's fun necessarily to watch me have to restart so often. And so I think I'm going to drop it because also, for those of you who are here on the channel prior to the big kind of boon I had over the last like month and a half, I used to do a lot more like random variety stuff. And now I'm kind of back. I kind of put myself in a hole where I'm only doing that really on Fridays. And I like having more of a variety on the channel. I think it does good to kind of pull in more people, but also I'm always somebody who's had trouble like finishing games and stuff, and so to have a variety kind of spices it up for me. It's nicer that way. So the plan is to basically replace Stone Shard episodes with I want to bring back Surprise Me Sunday, which is I click the Surprise Me button on the Xbox Game Pass and play whatever pops up for like an hour, for like 30 minutes to an hour. I want to do more Let's Tries, especially free-to-play games. And then also, I had the Xbox Game Pass. I have 600 something games in my Steam library. Like, I have a lot of games I can be playing, or at least trying. That I'd like to, and so I'm going to do that. I think it'll lead to more variety content for you guys. It'll give me some variety, and also let me kind of see some things. And then plus, like, if we find a game that's like super dope, people really like it, I could turn it into a series. But I'd prefer to have like 2 series going, and then just like some other random stuff. And I'd also like to do slightly more Spellcaster. As that is kind of the channel's bread and butter. Like right now it's on the 2-week thing. I think what my plan is, once I'm like healthy and not super busy, because end of February, early March is like the busiest time for subs because everybody's testing, and so a lot of teachers are like on campus but need somebody to cover their class. And so I'm working. I'm taking tomorrow off because I'm sick. I should be better by Wednesday, hopefully. Given I don't have the coronavirus, which hopefully I don't. There's been no outbreaks in my area, and I only have one of the 4 symptoms. So hopefully it's just like the flu, and I'm gonna be fine relatively soon. But yeah, the plan is to work from this upcoming Wednesday until like, this is working every single day, including my weekend job, until the following Friday or something like that. So I'll be very busy. It'll be hard to record. So I'm hoping I can record a bunch of stuff tomorrow. But with Spellcaster, ideally what my plan is to do every 3 days I do a Spellcaster video, and that would make it so that some weeks there's 2, some weeks there's 3. But at least it's like consistent. Because I feel like, that's the one that's gotten me as many subs as I have. And so I feel like almost obligated to have that one come out a little bit more frequently. And it's still like the highest viewed thing on my channel and stuff like that. So I think that's smart. And then adding in the variety will bring in more people and stuff like that. And all that's fun. And yeah. And then thirdly, I don't know what number we're on. Being sick is awful. I hate it. This is the sickest I've been in probably like 5 or 6 years. So that's a good time. Not as bad as the wisdom teeth, but pretty bad. But I just transitioned without setting it up. Fuck it. I made a Discord finally. I've had people tell me to do that in the past, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know why people would want to be in a Discord with me. But I figured, you know, why not? Like, 'cause most of the time, like, especially when I'm subbing, like, a lot of times, like, once I assign the kids their stuff, because I do high school, so they're pretty self-sufficient. A lot of times, like, I have some downtime, so I'll, like, reply to YouTube comments. And so I can use that same idea to respond on Discord and stuff, and then same with, like, when I'm winding down at my house later in the day, I can always just pop in and respond to stuff. So I made a Discord. That link, the first time I posted on Twitter, I'm a noob to Discord, and I forgot to make the link permanent, so it expired, so nobody could join. So that was great. But that's the link. I fixed it. It's that link forever. The link will be in the description below. If you're not sure if you joined the right one, it should have that specific Elixir of Gaming logo as the icon. And yeah, it's just a place if you want to come in and chat, just hang out. There's a general chat. There's a section for talking about specific series. There's also game recommendations, because I do get I do get a lot of game recommendations, and it's hard to keep track of them or remember them or whatever because they're like scattered across a bunch of videos. I'm like, okay, it was this recommendation on episode, 8, 9, or 10, like, so it's easier just to have them kind of be able to be in one place and I can check them out. Specifically what I'm looking for game recommendations wise, especially if you have a good free-to-play game, whether it's a super short one on like itch.io, or it's like, hey, you should really try out I don't know, let me look at the Steam free-to-play list. Like, if you're like, hey, you should totally play, we want to watch you play a game of Dota, or we want, try out War Thunder or Team Fortress or whatever. Like, it doesn't have to be like an unknown game. Like, I'm down to do, like, if I haven't done a let's try of it, I'm down to try it. Like, I love trying new games. Like, that's one of my favorite things. Like, I'm terrible at finishing games, but I love starting them. Which is the problem. Which is why I have 600 something games on my Steam. But yeah, so if you want to jump in there, chat, or recommend games or whatever, there's now a home for that. And yeah, hopefully you guys are into that. Now sadly this is going to be the only thing coming out on Monday. It's like, this is hard enough for me to get through. I had to wait for my Dayquil to kick in, just to record this, and then I finished a cough drop right before hitting record, and I still, my voice is all jacked up. I did cough a little bit. Luckily nothing too crazy, but yeah, hopefully I'll be okay soon. And because I'm already, this is a side tangent, the update's basically over, so if you're done, you can go. That's fine. I'm gonna tell a story because I can. I went to my local, we have like this Filipino market nearby where I live, and I went there and I coughed twice, and people asked me to leave, and I was like, I have a cough, I don't have the coronavirus, and they were like, nah, sir, you need to leave. And so I wasn't allowed to buy all my shit. I paid for what I had already and left, but I was just like, man, that's rude. That's a little rude. And so yeah, so that was fun. So there's the coronavirus fear is real. So yeah, that's a thing. Hopefully I don't have it. That'd be very annoying if I did. Luckily, if I did have it, I don't have the shortness of breath and the respiratory problems that are killing people. I just have the cough, which I can live with. But hopefully I'm fine. Like, luckily, like, the peak bad was Saturday. Saturday was really bad. I tried going to work at my non-teaching job, which is outside, at 2 in the morning, and I couldn't. I was only there for like 4 hours and I had to go home. It was just too bad. I was coughing everywhere. All my coworkers were avoiding me. It was bad. And yeah, but hopefully I'll be fine soon. Whatever. But I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for the continued support on the channel, for sticking through my raspy, sick not rant, update, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, hopefully I see you guys in all the other videos. And I apologize again to those who really like the Stone Shard series. It's just it's hard to keep up a series like that. And yeah, so apologies, but it might pop back up in the future or something. But for now, it's gonna be shelved. But yeah, let me get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I see you next time. See ya.